This episode of Tonight in San Diego is brought to you by Fuller Lighting Designs, FM 94.9, The Belly Up Tavern, and Guitar Center.
Steve, we're really excited to have you here.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, I'm really excited. But anything that goes wrong on stage, don't worry, your co-host Jesse's got your back.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, Jesse's the man.
A co-host.
Hey, from Tonight in San Diego, I'm Jesse Egan. Woods, good morning. How was your weekend?
Oh, hi, Jesse. I didn't expect you here.
Tossing it to you, Woodsy.
Yeah, he's my best friend.
Looking good there, Woods. That's why they call him Woods. Hey, get in there nice and deep. We're gonna need some more palm-olive, Woodsy. These hands are not gonna soften themselves, you know.
My best friend, he's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking sun to sun, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best.
Those marrow bones go right through him.
So much debris here, Woodsy. Keep this clean. Oh, Woods.
I'll see you tonight.
There's dirt. Watch it.
Yeah, I think it was.
Broadcasting from the Horton Grand Theater in America's finest city, this is Tonight in San Diego. This week's guest, Bijan Mostafavi. Tonight's musical guest, the Mattson 2, featuring DJ Thielen. I'm Jesse Egan, and here's your special guest host, Steve Wood.
So good to be here. So very, very wonderful to be here at Tonight in San Diego.
Nice to have you back, Steve. Nice to have you back.
Jesse Egan, everybody. What a co-host he is. What'd you guys think of that video? Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
Isn't that weird, though? My twisted brain, I hear the word co-host and I immediately think servant.
Yeah, that is pretty weird. That's weird, Steve. It's weird that you think food equals marrow bones, too.
Yeah,
That's strange.
Exactly. Well, thank you for all that you do.
Yeah, it was a lot of duties there.
A lot of duties.
There was
Lots of duties.
duties everywhere.
Give it up for DJ Thielen.
Hey Steve, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
You look good.
Look at this crowd.
It's amazing. Amazing. It's good to be back on a stage, man. It's been so long for me.
It's great to see you back here, Steve. I mean, I used to do stand-up comedy for a while.
Briefly.
I don't know why you stopped doing it. You were so good at it.
Mostly because of the comedians.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a bad experience doing stand-up. Another comedian was kind of a jerk. And then there was some heckling as well.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
the
wasn't
worst
down
thing.
with that.
That's the worst thing is the heck. We're not going to have that tonight, Steve. We got
Good.
nothing but positive
Thank you.
feedback. Nothing negative tonight, okay? The crowd's behind you completely, all right? Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, don't be nervous. We're just going to forge right ahead. You get right into it.
Go right
yeah,
into the
definitely.
my
Don't even
monologue.
worry.
You'll
Yep.
just go right in?
Right into the monologue. Don't
Okay.
even sweat it. Nobody's going to mess you up here.
All right. Great. So as many of you know, I do morning radio at FM 94.9, and it's great. Sure. Yeah, we got a radio fan over here.
Yeah, that's
It's nice. Always nice to see another radio fan.
Yeah, very supportive. That's right. That's the
Thank
opposite
you.
of a heckle right there.
That is the opposite. Thanks very
Complimentary
much.
heckle. Thank you for that.
You know, it's I start my day every day at 4 a.m. and it's tough to get up sometimes. I mean, it really.
Oh yeah, I get up too.
Everybody gets up every day.
You don't look like you got up at 4.
Everybody that is here has gotten up. So
Yeah, the compliments you could probably tone
good.
it down as far as
that's good. I
complimenting.
don't actually get to do the normal things like normal people do, like go to the gym at a decent hour. I'm always kind of mixing and matching what I do, what I wear.
Oh, it looks like you got a Zumba butt to me.
Can we
Wow.
just...
You know what? Sorry, this is probably not going to work out. I
Let's just
asked
get
her
out
to
of
compliment you,
Can
but
we
you
get
know what? We're going to need security
down
out here.
front? All right,
Security.
get her out of here.
If we could, she even likes security. That's weird.
Get her out of here.
There,
She's leaving.
There she goes. Okay, I think we should be okay now. Sorry about that. That was my. It just goes to show there's no such thing as a positive heckle, obviously, Steve.
Obviously, I'm really spun out.
Yeah,
right
sorry about that. She's gone. We're not going to deal with that again, so we just move right ahead.
Should I just tell everybody who's here?
I think we can announce that we got great guests tonight. I think we can cut right into it.
Okay. Yeah. This week's guest, Bijan Mostafavi, is here.
What the? Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Steve.
And tonight's musical guest, the Mattson 2.
Come on.
Stick around. We'll be right back with headlines. Thank you. According to a recent interview, more Americans filled out March Madness brackets than voted in the last presidential election. Now, after hearing this news, Hillary Clinton immediately tried to join the squad for the University of Phoenix.
Air Hill. Very nice.
That's not bad.
That's weird.
Everybody loves mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's not really news, Woodsy.
No,
that's not
it
news.
is not.
No.
Unfortunately, Kraft recalled thousands of boxes because some may contain pieces of metal. Now, that metal really gets in the way of the normal ingredients like sodium tripolyphosphate, yellow number 5, and yellow number 6.
That's my favorite yellow, by the way.
That's definitely my favorite yellow.
It's a good yellow.
In celebrity news, Justin Bieber was recently roasted on Comedy Central. Viewers noticed it was the first time that actual facts were used instead of jokes.
That's right. That's right. And it's the first time that viewers actually requested real fire be used in a roast, too.
No doubt. No doubt.
I want to kill him.
And men, big news. Doctors have performed the first successful penis transplant. Can you imagine getting a used penis?
Yeah. It's like getting a rental car that's been driven too hard, Steve.
Hopefully it's certified pre-owned.
Yeah. Maybe it's built Ford tough.
Or maybe it's like Chevy. Like
I don't know. Steve, you're really giving me Prius envy over here, buddy.
Well, Jesse, you're guaranteed to get the shaft on this deal.
Hey now.
All right? Just make sure you get that extended warranty.
You know, that's good. Yeah. We could keep going with this, but we'd really be beating a dead dick, I think, if we
Well,
did. So.
Speaking of dicks, Adam Levine of Maroon 5 had a bit of a temper tantrum this weekend. He threw his microphone. He hit a young fan in the face. It's okay, though, because you and I both know that Adam Levine throws like this.
Nice
I guarantee it.
Oh, that's his.
See?
That's his music. Very nice.
You guys might have also heard that Zayn Malik from One Direction has quit their current world tour.
No!
Jesse, are you a big Zayn Malik fan?
Zayn Malik. Oh, thank God, Woods. I thought you said Billy Zane of Titanic and Zoolander fame. I won't have anything happen to my Billy.
Well, your Billy, as you call him, is safe and sound.
Whew,
he's fine.
Thank goodness.
But Zayn Malik has flown home to recuperate from stress.
Yeah, that's really sad to see One Direction moving in one direction and Zayn moving in another direction.
His fans, of course, have taken to Twitter to comment. The first one we have is from Zayn is Zexy. It says, Zayn Malik is my main source of happiness.
Yep, hashtag haven't been happy in years.
This next one is from In Zayn in the Membrane.
I like that one.
If Zayn sad, we sad. If he sick, we sick. If he happy, we happy.
Yeah. Hashtag if he fail English, we fail English.
Then we have my personal favorite, a tweet that says, slept for 13 hours. Awoke to Zayn Malik on break from One Direction. I am never sleeping again. I can't trust the universe.
That's sad. You know, that's weird. That last one was from @BillZane. Hashtag from Titanic and Zoolander fame, folks.
Big, big fan, my friend.
Billy boy.
Well, thank you, guys. That's this week's headlines. Got a great show for you tonight. Bijan Mostafavi is here. Woo! Also, we're going to be joined by musical guest, the Mattson 2.
We'll be right back.
And we'll be right back. Welcome back to Tonight in San Diego. My name is Steve Woods. I'm your host from FM 94.9, and we have our friends at FM 94.9, me, have a treat for you. All you got to do is go to fm949sd.com, sign up, or tonightinsandiego.com, and you can win this pair of tickets to Blaze and Glory Festival, to the Blaze and Glory Festival. And we'll hook you up there. We have a very funny stand-up comedian coming up next. Want to introduce you to, he's a great friend of mine. His name is Bijan Mostafavi. Give it up.
How you guys doing? All right, yes, thank you guys for being here. San Diego. I'm from here. I'm from San Diego. I'm a native, yeah. Yes. It's my favorite city to be. I just did a gig down at the beach down in PB, and I was waiting outside for my set, and this lady walks up to me, and she's pushing her bike. And she hands it to me, and she's like, "Sir, can you watch my bike? I need to use the restroom in this coffee shop." And I was like, "Yeah, lady, I'll watch your bike. I'm a trusting person. I'm a good individual. I won't steal it." And she hands it to me, and then she goes in the coffee shop, and she's gone for like 10 minutes. In this 10 minutes, I'm thinking, wow, what a trusting person. What a good individual. She looked around on the streets, found the one trusting person, which was me, and handed me her bike, knowing I'm a good guy, knowing I won't steal it. Then I looked around at where I was at the beach, and I saw these ripped dudes running around with no shirts on and abs on top of abs on top of abs, and I realized she did not pick me because she thought I was a nice person. She looked around, she found the one guy she thought wasn't physically capable of stealing the bike in time. Which was 10 minutes, that's so disrespectful. Yeah, so I stole her bike. Yeah. I proved her right, though. 2 blocks up the road, I got winded. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. Just threw it on the side. I don't really steal. I don't steal. I have 2 little brothers. I got to be a role model. They're 16 and 11, and it's kind of weird because I'm in my 30s, and I'm a comedian. I don't know how to relate to little kids. Like, I say a lot of cliche things. When I saw them last time, it was New Year's, and I was like, hey, kids, you know what in life? It's good to have goals and stuff, and that's it. That's all I got. It's good to have goals. And this sunk in with both my little brothers. The 16-year-old, his name's Ben. He comes up to me. He's like, hey, I've never cussed in my life. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, not once. That's my life goal. I want to be the guy that dies without cussing. I was like, that's amazing. I hope you make that. That's a good goal. Then my other little brother, Blake, he comes up. He's a little more rambunctious, so I was surprised that we got through to him. But he comes up. He's like, hey, you guys inspired me. I have a life goal, too. I was like, what is it? He's like, I just want to make Ben cuss before he dies. I was like, that's a better goal. I'll help you. Now I have something. Whenever I go see my family, I have to fly, and I can only fly Southwest. That's all I can afford. Have you guys flown that airline before? Southwest, yeah. Or any of those general admission airlines where you don't actually buy a seat on the plane. You just buy admission to the plane like it's a concert. Then you print out your boarding pass early, and you're supposed to show up like 6 hours early and wait in line. I always forget to do that. By the time I get to the airport, there's like 90 people just lined up in that little ABC group thing. They're diligent, they're on time, and I hate them, so I purposely board dead last, like right before they shut the door. I hate being uncomfortable. I just love to see the looks on all those people's faces. They got there early and saved a seat, and then they think I'm going to be the one that ruins their day when I hop on the plane. Like everyone gets there early, like, oh man, it's going to be amazing. Nothing's going to ruin this. We got an extra seat. This is going to... Oh man, hopefully he gets winded and doesn't make it back here. That would suck. But I'll make it like as terrible as I can for these people. Like I'll jog laps around the terminal so I sweat a little extra before I hop on the plane. Oh yeah, and I'll go to one of those dumb sandwich shops and I'll like put mustard on my shirt, but just around my nipples so I look huge and crazy, not just huge. And I leap onto the plane. I don't want anybody to miss this. I don't walk onto the plane slowly. I leap onto the plane. And when I land, I'm just like, ha ha ha! Then when everybody looks up with that shocked, fearful face, I'm just like, who's it gonna be? And then I dance down the aisle really slowly. I'm single, because that's how I dance. That's my move in the clubs. I dance the exact same way. I'm glad I'm single though. I used to have a girlfriend, like a serious relationship, but we had to break up due to dissimilar interests. Like I don't know if this ever happened to you guys, but I was like really like into football. and she was like really into sleeping with other people. It didn't work out like it was supposed to. But it was good. No, I'm glad now. She was the kind of girlfriend that used to make me do laundry, which is something I don't think a guy should ever have to do. Not in a chauvinistic way, we just don't know how. I've never folded a thong or a bra properly. I don't know how to do that. All guys fold thongs the same way. We'll roll them up around our fingers if you're not home, and then just shoot them around the house like rubber bands. That's all we do. I found a pair of my girlfriend's panties one time, and they said Tuesday on the butt. And I was like, honey, what is this? And she's like, oh, it's my days of the week underwear. I got a 7-pack. I was like, wow, what a great invention. Pack of underwear literally denotes how often you're changing. That's amazing. Great invention. For women. Like, dudes can't have something like this ever. We'd be walking around in a pair of boxers that say, like, January. 2009. I'm going to leave you guys on this. The older I get, the more out of the loop I am with, like, slang words and everything. I just found out in certain contexts, like, beef is a bad thing. It means you want to fight somebody. Like, Sarah, if I came up to you and I was like, hey, we have beef, it means I want to fight you. I didn't know this. My whole life growing up, beef's been wonderful. Never had a problem with it. Never had my mom come to the dinner table when I was younger, be like, hey, son, we have beef, and then I get up and punch her in the face. That's not how it went. But I'm at this party the other day. I'm just standing there, and this dude bumps into me from behind, and then he backs up. He's like, yo, homie, you bumped into me. I was like, well, homie, I'm a large person. I bump into everybody. Move along. He comes back and shoves me. He's like, nah, man, you did that on purpose. Now we're going to have some beef. I was so excited. I was like, yes, this party sucks. This is terrible. I'm starving. Let's go now. Let's do this. He's like, you want to take it outside? I was like, even better. I love picnics. You read my mind. Let's go. Rips his shirt off, storms outside, leaving me confused, but still hungry, so I chased him. And I was like, hey, man, it's cool. You're going to feed me, but why naked? Why'd you rip your shirt off? That's a weird thing to do. Looks at me, punches me in the face. Punched me in the face. That was a wrap on the whole night. Ruined my night. I got punched in the face while expecting a cheeseburger. It doesn't get any worse than that. Like, I went home mad, and not even at the dude that hit me. I was mad at whoever made up that slang word. Like, why couldn't they be more responsible? Use like a vegetable or something nobody likes. Stop the violence. Like, if that guy came up to me at the party and he was like, yo, homie, you bumped into me. It's time for some Brussels sprouts. But like, come on, dude, I should punch you in the face for that sentence. Thank you, guys.
Welcome back to Tonight in San Diego. I am joined by my friend Bijan Mostafavi.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm great, man. Thank you for having me. This is awesome.
Thanks for being here. You just killed it on stage. We really appreciate you coming out. And you're a native San Diegan.
I am.
Born and raised. Yeah, your whole life.
Yes.
Right. And you're one of our co-hosts, Jesse's good buddies.
I am.
That's right. That was really funny, man. It's good to see you. Glad you could make it on the show.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Normally, you know, we do shows together we travel around in a tiny vehicle together usually.
We do.
The two of us.
You guys in a tiny vehicle.
Yeah. Me, him, and a couple other guys that are huge.
Right.
We went on a tour to get when you first start going on tour, it's not like a tour.
Right.
It's like we're traveling around like a 12-year-old soccer team. We had a minivan.
Yeah.
And we had like magnets that this guy got of our faces on the side, like anybody wanted to see our big dumb faces on a minivan. And
we were just going to IHOP too. It wasn't like a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody actually knew you were coming on tour.
We just toured breakfast places. We
just
didn't even go.
Yeah. The hometown buffet tour is where we were. That was the idea.
Nice.
Paid $75 for a magnet. It flew off on the first exit.
Yeah. And you guys told me a story about the two of you and then two other guys you're with. You all just share one room.
No, two of us and then three other guys. There was 5 guys, 2 beds. Jesse slept in the crevice between the beds.
Yeah.
I almost killed him when I had to pee in the middle of the night with my heel, straight to the jugular.
Yeah. It was a good time. Their Red Roof Inn will never smell the same. I'll tell you that.
Oh my God! Do you guys remember where that was?
Yeah, I think it was the Red Roof Inn.
Yeah, it was in Chicago.
In Chicago?
The elevators were so small that we had to go one at a time.
Yeah.
It took us 40 minutes to get up the 3 flights of stairs.
It was a good tour.
We had all this merch nobody wanted to buy, so we were carrying around luggage bags. It was terrible.
That's fantastic. How much money did you clear on that tour?
We lost at least $1,000 maybe.
It's not about the money, Steve. It's about the experience.
Yeah, and comedy for you, and it doesn't just stop with comedy for you. A lot of people don't know this. You have a very big heart. You're a very sweet, fellow. You were really nice to me when I did stand-up, too. You and Jesse were like the only two. So
Jesse told me, he's like, be nice.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, I know. And that's fine. I was totally fine. Like another radio guy gets a stand-up gig. Go figure. But you have a charity that you're involved with that I wanted to talk about that's really, really cool.
I do. It's actually my friends from high school, my best friends. Both of their daughters have mitochondrial disease. A lot of people don't know what that is.
Nobody knows what that is.
Right. Nobody knows what that is.
Right.
It's a disease that affects the mitochondria, which is responsible basically for providing energy, 90% of the energy to the body for human development and growth. So when they have that, basically your body kind of fails. It shuts down. You don't have motor skills. It's your development, your speech. Like it affects everything. And both of my
Steve gets that same thing when he drinks. That's the
yeah. I saw that earlier. But we do a big fundraiser for it May 16th down at Liberty Station, and it's a big run walk. But we also have bands, comics, carnival games. It's really awesome. Last time we had a wipeout machine.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was on that show. Did you know that?
Yes.
It sucked.
It was.
I'll give money, but I won't even.
But it's funny watching other people.
Oh yeah, I won't get near the machine, but I'll give money. Is that? Can I just do that? Where can I give money?
You can give money at mitoresearchfund.org.
Perfect.
That's
Done.
the website. It has all the information on there, all the event information if you guys want to come out.
Done deal.
But they still have to. They still have to throw you in a pool after you give the
No,
money.
I'm not going anywhere near any wipeout machines or anything having to do with wipeout. Traumatized for life. Thanks so much for coming by, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Welcome back to Tonight in San Diego. I'm your host, FM 94.9's Stephen Woods, and such an honor to be here, man. What a great audience you guys are. Thank you. For those of you watching at home, you too can be a part of this live studio audience, and if you do, go to tonightinsandiego.com, sign up to become a member of the live studio audience. You can win cool prizes like these from the Belly Up Tavern. Ed Kowalczyk, the Throwing Copper Unplugged Tour. Ed Kowalczyk was the lead singer for Live. These are huge. This is great. Thanks to the Belly Up. I'm really excited about talking to these guys. Our next guests, our musical guests, if you will, the Mattson 2. They're fantastic. I was hanging out with them upstairs. Put your hands together. These guys are kooky. Let's go. The Mattson 2.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
You guys look a lot alike.
Yeah. I'm having deja vu here.
We shared the womb together.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look a lot alike. Yeah. Twins.
Yeah, we were roommates.
Roommates. So sad I didn't think of that joke myself. Right here. Me too.
The womb was his first kick drum.
Oh, so he's the drummer.
Yeah.
And you're the guitar player.
My umbilical cord. No, not mine.
Not your umbilical cord. Your mom's.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, your mom's. Mattson 2, everybody. I love it. You guys are great. One thing I wanted to ask you, your look here is it's unique, I think. What would you describe it as?
Is it Korean barbecue meats? No, I said Hawaiian barbecue, but that doesn't
Korean,
mean it's necessarily
Hawaiian.
true. I don't know. We get our influence from the jazz era, so all those 60s Blue Note records, they were always wearing suits.
Sure.
But I also like Hawaiian shirts, so.
Do you guys think that you
Amalgamation.
could have picked a more obscure form of music to break into right now?
I think that's what I know, right? Yeah. For some reason, it's relatable. Yeah.
For sure. I mean, it's what you feel and it's what comes out of you when you play.
Yeah.
I work in the music business. It's a tough industry, and you see people all the time that have huge hits, and then a year later they're out. You know, how does that sit with you guys?
Go ahead. Well.
Oh no, you do it. Here we go. The twin bit. They share a brain.
They both try to share each other's thoughts.
I know.
It was great.
We gravitate
Finish each
ourselves
other's
around great people who enjoy what we do,
Sure.
and they know that they're going to receive an experience, and we always try to provide that for them.
Who were some of your influences growing up?
Coltrane was the first jazz musician we listened to. Yeah.
And who got you into Coltrane? Parents?
Our pops.
Nice,
Yeah.
man. Nice.
Yeah.
You
But
got a
before
really
that-
cool dad.
Yeah, he's a great dude. And before that, our first ever tape we owned was The Smiths' "Strangers Here We Come."
What a great
So,
little combination. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
The Smiths.
I think it melds the melodies and the expressiveness together.
So
Those two
so
influences.
Morrissey and Coltrane. So you like uplifting music, really? happy
Jesse,
stuff.
they like important music,
Yeah.
my friend.
Intense
Nice.
music. Yeah.
It doesn't get much more important than Coltrane and the Smiths, as far as I'm concerned. My dad got me into Motown, and for that I'm forever thankful.
Nice.
Well, you guys have a lot of cool stuff going on in your lives, in your careers. Your new record is out.
Yeah.
It's called Agar. This is it for everybody that wants to see it. And where can people buy this record?
They could buy that at M Theory Records.
Okay.
Right here in San Diego.
Beautiful.
And if you're in North County, Lose Records.
Oh, Lose. Love
Yeah.
Lose. Yeah.
Or just go to our website.
What's your website?
Mattson2.com.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And you guys are going to play a little bit for us later, but I wanted to ask you, when you recorded this record, where did you, tell me about the recording and the creation of this album?
Yeah, we recorded it in Venice Beach, and something that's that we try to capture on that album is that we didn't capture on our other ones is a really live sound.
Sure.
And to capture what we call twin chronicity.
Twin chronicity,
happens-
yes.
That's cool. What happens when we're playing music and we're connecting subconsciously, and it's something that you can't connect with just with any musician, but it's just because we're twins.
Sure.
We've been together for all our lives, and we know each other, and we know our music, so we try to capture that on the album.
Well, look, everybody knows that there are sibling rivalries in rock and roll. Oasis, Black Crowes, there's all kinds of bands that had brothers that made it. And I'm sure there's a few along the way that didn't. And then just being in a band enough, it's hard to be with somebody that much. How do you guys deal with that?
I think because we were from the same DNA strand, it helps. Seriously, I think the
maybe.
fact that we're twins, we want to be together.
Maybe you get when he's annoyed, and you get when he's annoyed, and you know when to
More
pull
so than
back.
I ever want to.
You guys get when
Same with him.
I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
You know, we're all on the same page here.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
probably
like
annoy him more than he annoys me. But.
you like him more than he likes you.
No, to me, like him more.
Yeah. What did you just say?
No, I get more annoyed with you than.
Oh, you get okay. All right, I see.
That's twin chronicity, right
Twin
there.
chronicity. I want some double mint gum right now, Jesse. Really badly.
Awesome.
Really badly.
Play jazz a little longer.
You guys are,
That's a different gum.
you did this record in Venice Beach, and you did it live, which I always thought it'd be such a pain to go in and lay down a bass track, then a drum track, then a guitar. To get in there and jam, that's what you guys do. That's what you're going to do when you play it on tour.
Yeah.
Might as well record it that way too. Is that how you guys felt? Yeah.
To be honest, the first few records we've done it the way you said before, where it's kind of pieced together one by one and
separate
in the end,
rooms.
it doesn't capture our identity.
No.
I feel so. We went into this record doing it that way, where we play live, and part of our sound is what we create spontaneously. So that was important to capture that.
That's awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys play. How about you guys? Yeah. Coming up next, the Mattson 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mattson 2. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hashtag Tonight in San Diego. Subscribe to us on YouTube for past episodes and tickets, tonightInSanDiego.com. Thank you so much to our sponsors, the Horton Grand, the Belly Up Tavern, FM 94.9, and Fuller Lighting. Once again from the Guitar Center stage, the Mattson 2. Good night.